Consider this. It is a calm evening, just like any other. James, a 71-year-old retired schoolteacher, had an unremarkable day. He ate dinner with his wife, watched TV, and went to bed at his regular time. But by daybreak, James had never awoken. His wife attempts to gently shake him. "Get up, James." No one responded. Panic ensues. She dials 911, but by the time assistance arrives, there is nothing they can do. James died suddenly and unexpectedly in his sleep. You may be thinking, but he was healthy. He did not have any major ailments. How could this happen? The answer may surprise you, because James had inadvertently developed bedtime routines that elevated his likelihood of a silent, fatal incident while sleeping. What is the worst part? These practices are extremely widespread among elderly persons, particularly those above the age of 70. In today's video, we'll look at 4 risky sleep habits that might jeopardize your health, and perhaps your life, beyond 70. These habits may appear harmless, but science says otherwise. If you want to sleep soundly and wake up healthier every day, stick with me until the end. Let's begin by understanding why sleep health becomes increasingly important as we age. Sleep. We often take it for granted. We lie down, close our eyes, and drift away. But did you know that around the age of 70, your body's sleep pattern changes dramatically? Sleep, you see, is about more than just slumber, it is also about repair. It's when your brain eliminates pollutants, your heart rests, and your immune system grows stronger. However, as we age, the quality of our sleep degrades, which can have major ramifications for our health. If you've noticed that you wake up more frequently at night or find it difficult to sleep soundly, you're not alone. According to studies, after the age of 60, the amount of deep sleep, which is the most restorative sleep, reduces by almost 30 to 50%. Instead of deep, healing sleep, older folks get more light sleep, which implies more tossing and turning. So what happens if we don't get enough deep sleep? The impacts extend beyond feeling fatigued the next day. It can have long-term health hazards that many individuals are unaware of. Let's talk about the hidden hazards of not getting enough sleep after age 70. According to studies, insufficient sleep is linked to some of the most serious health issues we confront as we age. Increased risk of heart disease and stroke. When you do not get enough quality sleep, your blood pressure remains elevated throughout the night. This puts strain on your heart and raises the risk of heart disease and stroke, 2 of the major causes of mortality in older persons. Cognitive decline and dementia. Have you ever had a lousy night's sleep and struggled to concentrate the following day? Imagine this happening every night. According to research, long-term sleep problems are connected to cognitive decline and an increased risk of Alzheimer's disease. That's because your brain eliminates hazardous poisons during deep sleep. Without deep sleep, toxins accumulate, causing memory loss and confusion over time. Immune system is weakened. While you sleep, your body fights infections and restores itself. However, when you don't get enough, your immune system deteriorates, making you more susceptible to colds, flu, and even chronic diseases. Increased risk of falls and fractures. Poor sleep can have an impact on balance and coordination. If you wake up groggy or disoriented in the middle of the night, you're more likely to fall, which can be fatal at this age. According to a National Institute on Aging research, older persons who routinely slept for less than 6 hours every night had a 33% increased risk of early death. Think about that. Getting more sleep can practically add years to your life. This is why prioritizing sleep is so crucial. But here's the problem. Many older folks inadvertently hinder their own sleep with unsafe sleeping behaviors. And that is exactly what we will discuss next. We just talked about how important sleep is after age 70. But what if I told you that some of the things you do before bed are quietly damaging your health, and may even be putting your life in danger? Before going to bed tonight, consider these 4 frequent practices. Because avoiding them could mean the difference between waking up rested or not at all. The first habit is unconsciously practiced by millions of people. However, after the age of 70, it may increase your risk of experiencing unexpected health difficulties. Let's discuss it. The first habit is to consume large meals or late at night. You've probably heard the expression, "Don't go to bed with a full stomach." This instruction is especially important after the age of 70. Late-night eating does more than only make you feel uncomfortable. It can cause major health concerns, disrupting your sleep and increasing your risk of heart disease. Late-night eating, particularly heavy or greasy meals, causes your digestive system to remain active when your body should be preparing for deep sleep. This raises the likelihood of acid reflux, which occurs when stomach acid runs back into the esophagus, causing heartburn and discomfort. But here is the actual risk. Acid reflux can induce sleep apnea, which is characterized by breathing disruptions while sleeping. Untreated sleep apnea increases your chance of developing heart disease, stroke, and even sudden death while sleeping. Consider this. Have you ever awakened up with choking, coughing, or the sensation that something was caught in your throat? It could be acid reflux, which is interfering with your breathing as you sleep. So, what should you do instead? Complete your final meal at least 3 hours before bedtime. Avoid spicy, acidic, and high-fat foods in the evenings. If you have acid reflux, lifting your head while sleeping can help relieve symptoms. The idea is for your body to properly digest your food before you lie down. This one easy alteration will significantly enhance your sleep and safeguard your heart. Habit 2. Taking the wrong drug or supplement before bedtime. Taking a medication before bedtime appears to be a typical part of life, particularly as we age. But did you know that some medications and supplements might disrupt your sleep and possibly put you at danger of falling and becoming confused? What drugs are commonly used to interrupt sleep? Beta blockers can help with high blood pressure. These can suppress melatonin production, making it difficult to fall asleep. Diuretics and water tablets. These cause you to urinate more frequently, resulting in many midnight bathroom visits and poor sleep. Several antidepressants and pain relievers. Some contain caffeine or stimulants, which keep you awake. Pain remedies sold without a prescription. Caffeine-containing medications such as Excedrin or Midol might unwittingly keep you wired. But this is where things become even more perilous. Some drugs might cause dizziness, confusion, and a higher risk of falling during midnight bathroom excursions. Falls are also a major source of serious injury in older persons. So, what should you do instead? Talk to your doctor about your meds. Ask if any of these are interfering with your sleep or equilibrium. Take diuretics earlier in the day to avoid having to use the restroom several times at night. Use caution when taking sleep aids. Some may help you fall asleep but cause you to become groggy and confused when you wake. Many people believe that drugs are innocuous, but even minor modifications to your habit can have a significant impact on how well you sleep and how safely you wake up. Habit 3. Consuming excessive liquids or alcohol before going to bed. Staying hydrated is critical to healthy health. However, did you know that consuming too many drinks before bedtime can result in interrupted sleep? And if you think alcohol makes you sleep better, think again. What makes this so dangerous? Nocturia, or frequent urination during night. As we age, the bladder's ability to hold pee for extended periods of time decreases. Waking up many times during the night interrupts deep sleep and raises the risk of grogginess and falls. Alcohol interrupts sleep patterns. Alcohol may make you feel drowsy at first, but it actually lowers deep sleep and increases midnight awakenings. So, what should you do instead? Limit beverages for 1 to 2 hours before bedtime. If you're thirsty, sip little quantities of water rather than a whole glass. Avoid alcoholic beverages before bedtime. It may help you fall asleep, but it will not allow you to have deep, restful sleep. Finally, consider the fourth habit. Falling asleep in front of the television or phone. Do you watch TV or go through your phone before bedtime? You may believe it's innocuous, but blue light from screens fools your brain into staying awake. What makes this so dangerous? Blue light reduces melatonin, making it difficult to fall and remain asleep. Screen exposure causes lighter, less restorative sleep, which increases weariness the following day. So, what should you do instead? Avoid using screens for 1 hour before going to bed. Consider reading a book or listening to soothing music. If you must use a device, set it to blue light filters or night mode. Create a soothing pre-sleep routine. Turn down the lights, stretch, or practice deep breathing. Now that we've covered the habits to avoid, let's look at what you should do instead to get deep, healthful sleep every night. We've discussed the sleep behaviors that can impair your health beyond 70. But now let's change our attention. What if you could wake up every morning feeling refreshed, energized, and fully rested? Good sleep does not occur by happenstance. It is built step by step through a consistent, healthy sleep ritual. And if you practice the appropriate habits, you can improve not only your sleep but also your general health and longevity. Let's go over the greatest ways to go asleep faster, remain asleep longer, and wake up feeling your best. 1. Establish a consistent sleep routine. Your body thrives on consistency. Going to bed and getting up at the same time every day, especially on weekends, helps to regulate your internal clock. But here's why it's especially critical beyond age 70. As we age, our circadian rhythm diminishes, making our body's ability to manage sleep and waking cycles less consistent. Irregular sleep patterns confuse the brain, making it difficult to fall and stay asleep. A consistent pattern tells your body when it's time to wind down and wake up, resulting in greater quality sleep. Here's what you need to do. Establish a consistent bedtime and wake-up time, including on weekends. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. If you have trouble falling asleep at the appropriate time, avoid taking naps that last more than 20 to 30 minutes during the day. Your body prefers predictability. The more consistent you are, the easier it will be to fall asleep and awaken naturally. 2. Develop a soothing bedtime ritual. The hour before bed should be reserved for relaxation rather than stimulus. The idea is to indicate to your brain that it is time to calm down. However, many older folks unintentionally do the opposite, looking at bright screens, indulging in stressful conversations, or attempting to force sleep. What helps you relax before going to bed? Turn down the lights. Bright lights fool your brain into believing it's still daylight. Avoid screens for at least an hour before going to bed. No TV, phone, or tablet. If you must use a device, turn it to night mode or use blue light blocking eyewear. Deep breathing or meditation are both good options. Simple breathing exercises can help reduce tension and prepare your body for sleep. Listen to soothing music or white noise. Calm background noises can assist to block out distractions. The more relaxed you are before bed, the deeper your sleep will be. 3. Select the appropriate midnight beverages and snacks. What you eat and drink before bed has a significant impact on how well you sleep. Certain foods and beverages help you relax, whilst others will keep you up all night. The best cocktails to have before going to bed. Warm chamomile tea helps to relax muscles and alleviate anxiety. Warm milk includes tryptophan, which induces sleep. Decaffeinated herbal tea, peppermint, lemon balm, or valerian root can help you relax. The worst drinks before bedtime. Caffeinated tea or coffee. Caffeine can linger in your system for up to 6 hours. Alcohol. It may make you tired initially, but it inhibits deep sleep. Too much water can result in frequent trips to the restroom. 4. Make your bedroom more conducive to quality sleep. Your bedroom should serve as a haven for slumber. A place for relaxation, not distraction. However, many older persons' sleeping environments make it difficult to sleep. So, how do you improve your sleeping environment? Keep the place at a cool temperature. The optimal sleep temperature is between 60 and 67 degrees Celsius, 15 and 19 degrees Celsius. Use blackout curtains. Even modest amounts of light can disrupt melatonin production. Purchase a nice mattress and pillows. A good mattress helps to support your spine and joints, which reduces pain. Use a white noise machine or a fan. Blocks off distracting background sounds. A few easy improvements to your bedroom can significantly improve the quality of your sleep. 5. Avoid engaging in stimulating activities before going to bed. What you do in the moments leading up to bedtime is important. When your brain is overstimulated, it is considerably more difficult to fall asleep. Reading a book, mild stretching or meditation, and keeping a gratitude notebook are all excellent pre-bedtime activities. Worst activities to do before bed: watching television or browsing social media, participating in uncomfortable conversations or debates. I exercise too late. This boosts the pulse rate and body temperature, making sleep difficult. A serene mind leads to pleasant slumber. Remember that good sleep does more than just make you feel rested. It's about preserving your health, mind, and longevity. Following these simple methods will allow you to get deeper, healthier, and more refreshing sleep every night. So, before you go to bed tonight, ask yourself if you're preparing for a restful night's sleep. Because the decisions you make today will determine how you feel tomorrow. Sleep is one of the most potent instruments for staying healthy, independent, and living a long life after 70. Your bedtime routines can either heal or harm your body. Tonight, as you prepare for bed, consider whether your behaviors are preparing you for deep, restorative sleep. Or are they discreetly conspiring against you? The good news is that it's never too late to make changes. If you found this video useful, please thumbs up and share it with someone who needs to hear it. And, if you want more advice on living a healthier, happier life after 60, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Your health and well-being are crucial. Take control of your sleep, and you will control your life. Sleep well, remain strong, and I'll see you in the next video.